think she made it out of jail and she made it onto the podcast, but she made it through half a segment before she passed out drunk.
Was this margarita night?
Yeah, it was. Adam making margarita night, by the way.
Oh shit! So it was
started
Later
talking
down
tequila.
started talking about Gomez
She
in
just got out
fucking
of jail. I
jail.
was doing her a favor.
We started talking about Gomez in
Half a
jail.
bottle later.
We're like, did you meet anybody in jail? She's like, I met my ex's deal. I'm like, which one? And she was like, we're like, you know, don't remember. We won't talk about the last name, or you know. And she was like, fucking ginger pussy, and then she's like, pretty wire, fucking bitch, broke my heart. She was just going off. I was like, oh
P.O.
God.
Box
I was sitting there
232,
oh my God.
Bozeman, Montana, 57321.
I know, she's there like, oh my
Her
God.
forwarding address, her parents
I
have
may have drunkenly given first and last names to a couple of exes.
No, and she's like,
Never the dealer, though. You should have asked that question, but I avoided the dealer. But I went straight into, you know, some bitter feelings of exes and gave first and last names.
And then she goes to Central
I don't remember,
College.
but I heard it the next day.
I'm there, I'm like, this is a live show. I can't believe it. And I'm like, go ahead, you know. And I was like, you can't do the first. She's like, fuck that fucking bitch. And she just starts going fucking off. Pretty fucking blocker, pretty fucking. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ. It's just
Okay, but let's be honest. Your most recent ex was a rough one.
Yeah,
That was
she
rough.
still is a rough
She
one.
had us all fools. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, what?
So don't even lie. Don't
She
even
did.
lie.
I let her watch
You
my
approved.
child.
I
I let her watch my child.
She wanted to watch my kids, and I do love
What do you
watching
pay?
them.
Okay, if you were say you had one kid
She had you guys fooled.
and you had to pay
You
overnight.
paid her?
I did. What did I pay a night?
It's like $30-$40.
35.
I don't charge my friends to watch their children.
Thank you.
I don't know. I paid $35 a night, which didn't seem like a lot until I worked a slow
By
night.
the way, yes, ladies and gentlemen, people do trust us to watch their children.
I'm an adult.
We're not. We're good. We're great. They can't. You like to watch children that can't repeat anything we're saying. So if you're
Under the age of 2, bring them on.
go ahead and message the show if you need a babysitter. Let us know. We'll babysit your kids during the podcast, wherever the broadcast goes. So, but like no, like my friend is a nurse, and like 12 hours a day, and she's like keeps trying to like force my. I was like, I'm not. Why would? I was like, I have more fun photoshopping your 3-month-old going down my banister and sending it to your in-laws, or I like putting your baby in a pot and pretending to cook her and sending it to your deployed husband in like North Korea or South Korea. I was like, you don't have to pay me. I should be paying you. And I was like, I really feel like, but like it's true though. Like why?
I don't know. I think it's like I paid Gomez's ex because I felt like okay, as a parent, you love spending time with your kids. But you can't assume that other people do. So I always felt like whoever watched Lorelai, it was like an inconvenience for them.
Okay. Well,
But really, her ex watched my kid.
That's
I would
between
drop
her and
at
her,
8
and I
o'clock
never
at
got
night.
into that one. But when it
She
came to
didn't.
like, I have.
But Lorelai goes to bed at 9 o'clock at night. My shifts start at 8 o'clock. So she really only watched her for like an hour,
and
and
that's
then
why
she was
that was
asleep.
between you and her. But as far as like me watching friends as kids, I have never once. I have another friend that I used to watch them frequently, almost. A couple days here or there. It's like every week.
She did babysit the
I
other
would
day,
never,
and then
ever,
her
ever,
ride
ever
home was
charge
my
anything.
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, and I still didn't charge her for that one.
I thought that was your hat. I stole someone's hat. It wasn't her hat.
You saw someone's hat in the bar thinking it was mine. Then
Megan,
I
if I want to go to the home show this weekend, and you're like, oh shit, well I'm actually watching my friend's child too, and I'm like, hey, would you mind like grabbing Dylan and hanging out with him for a little bit? Do you fucking charge me for that?
No, see, that's just it though.
She's like,
I
yes,
wouldn't
I
charge
would.
you, but I feel like I have to pay because it feels like.
Why? Because her ex doesn't have a kid that like requires attention like every other child in the world too, and in fact, if not even.
Well, I mean, it did, but it didn't really get the needed attention.
That's what I'm saying.
To be honest. I'm sorry.
We are going to take a
Sweet.
break. If you need a
I'm not
babysitter,
even
go ahead and
gonna listen,
message
you're
the
still
show.
listening.
Megan and I are both available.
I'm open to breastfeeding other people's kids.
Yeah, in fact,
Any
the last
attention to
time-
my nipples.
The last time I actually did some
I'm open to you
babysitting
breastfeeding me.
for a
No,
toddler.
you're not. No.
I taught him. I teach phrases. I'm very good at the educate. I taught him what "rock out with your cock out" means, and I sent him home, and was never asked to babysit again for that one. But
Dodge that bullet.
Yeah, right. Well, you're doing everyone a favor. But Gomez is single and ready to mingle. Follow us on Facebook, Liz and the What the Fuck podcast.
I got a date on the last one. How about this one?
We'll feature Megan.
She's
I wish I would have got a picture of Megan's top off.
this far pregnant? It's like the reach around. It's a stranger for sure.
Megan is
Anyone
probably
else
by
like
far
you
the most
fat.
bangable person I've ever met.
I'm so horny.
Pregnant or not pregnant.
I paid for porn the other day.
She's horny.
I fucking
You can
hit
get it
rock
for
bottom.
free. Look at I have Pornhub on
Okay.
the TV. It's their Star Wars porn.
If you've ever looked at paid, like, porn that you paid for versus free porn, like, paid porn is like bleached assholes, very nice looking girls, symmetrical nipples. Free porn is like weird girls in schoolgirl skirts,
a
fucking
lot of
old men.
zits on the ass.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah.
what? I mean,
Very
I don't know.
brown assholes.
I don't know what my, you know, I don't know. I tried to bleach my own asshole once. It's so not the same.
Gomez will bleach your asshole. She is also single and ready. Once again, if you want to date Gomez and make her your life partner, message the show. Megan too. In fact, we're gonna actually go into what we're doing for Megan more here in the next segment. We are gonna take a break. Join us here soon, and we're back in about 5 to 10.
Are we really gonna touch it? But
There's no.
Welcome back to the Saturday Night Something. During the break, we had some Megan started eating some random brownies she found on the counter. And Adam, what are the brownies called?
What?
What are the brownies called?
They're Mexican brownies.
They're Mexican brownies, and Megan ate like 4 of them before she found out what's actually in them. Gomez, is there anything in these brownies she needs to be concerned
Well,
about?
thanks to this Mexican, no, there's nothing. In
Thanks to what?
it. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
you're hardly. Is your middle name Maria? What's your middle name?
Oh my god, you're doing first
Oh shit!
What's your fucking social security number, Gomez?
423.
Hey,
Pay my bills.
Your mother's maiden name, city of birth.
Ashley Nicole Gomez.
Megan
Yeah,
found out that my
the
dog
two whitest
Piper
names of
doesn't
the
like her
80s.
ears touched,
And
just
then my
like
dad
the
told me
brother
I'm
off
not
of There's
next to
Something About Mary. So Brady went and found a set of headphones for Piper so she'll feel safe. So my golden doodle will be wearing headphones for the rest of the night so nobody touches her ears. We'll also be searching for her baseball for the rest of the evening. Gomez, how did you find out there was no marijuana in those random brownies?
I smelled them.
She sniffed them. That's the answer to that one.
Yeah, I'm like a good drug dog.
what's the
If there's drugs, I'm gonna smell
What
it and I'm
is
gonna
the
take them.
nastiest thing you've ever
You
smelled?
smell
Your
that?
vagina.
Okay, hold on. A.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Seriously, give it a whip for me. Will you seriously do that? Will
I
you,
went there, been there, done that, and I
will you
skipped on the
seriously
t-shirt
smell my
for that
vagina
reason.
right now? Will you seriously smell my vagina right now and just tell me?
Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm white.
Honestly?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
wait,
If you
before
could,
this
I'm
happens-
sorry, audience, if you could see the look on Gomez's face, like she just
If you want
ate
to know
ecstasy.
Before this happens, wait. Before this happens,
And
we
it
need
hit
to poll
immediately,
what we
all at
think
the
it's
same
going to
time.
smell like.
how...
I'm calling cucumber
okay.
melon.
Cucumber melon?
I want to say
Okay, 90s much.
the Hawaii brand
Bitches have
from
traded up their
Bath
lotion
and Body
since
Works.
then.
I am so fucking lonely that I buy Irish Spring men's body wash just to smell like a little bit of
Oh my god,
mint.
I bought the men's Bounce
So that's what it smells
dryer
like.
sheets.
or
I
it
will
should.
start doing your laundry for you if you have any t-shirts. Because I bought them for Brady, but I haven't used them yet. So give
So
me
you
your
can
t-shirts
smell
and I'll
like a
dry them
man.
in the men's.
But
like,
I peed my
cologne.
pants twice today. One was just a dribble.
You're gonna have to wash those and dry
One
them
was a
yourself.
dribble.
then.
The other one was a full. I urinated.
If you are just joining the show tonight,
I'm 8.5 months pregnant.
So
you
You're
really
looking
can
like
like
a
rewind and figure out what's going on. We have Liz here, the host of the show. We have Brady, we have Adam, we have Gomez, and special guest Megan. And the show tonight is about Megan's trip through pregnancy.
It's a miracle.
It's
And a bunch
amazing.
of cocaine.
I mean,
So
yeah.
much.
We're gonna play a little
That
game.
was before the
Who
pregnancy.
doesn't love a little Olaf? Want to build a snowman?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Oh wait, that.
I'd much
That
rather
too.
just blow
Yeah.
through some snow.
Who
Plow-
knew
plow
that
through
Frozen
some snow.
was the
I bet you would like
Future.
to plow.
Drifted
Parties,
through.
Brady is also. What are you eating, Brady?
How long on the pizza?
The fact it's you and you're not making any noises is offensive to him.
He's eating those Mexican brownies too. What are in those brownies?
Me.
Gomez is in the brownies. All right, next we're gonna play a game. It's kind of a game, more or less. Anything. I'm gonna ask Brady, Gomez, and Adam to define a pregnancy definition or a term used by doctors, and then I'm going to have Megan. I'm gonna have Megan define it at the end.
I've got the nastiest
Gomez
one
is
of mine.
already gagging into her strong hand.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fuck up.
All right, I want everyone.
I have a man
Two.
deeper inside me than he's ever been.
Oh my god.
I just want you to realize that.
Piper, keep your earplugs on and go find
So
your
you're
baby.
so you're
She's
you're
wearing-
nutted
yeah,
up.
she's wearing
Right?
a pants.
I am not a
See, my dog keeps. This is how good my golden doodle is wearing her earphones.
Like he's so far deep, he's
Pictures
swimming in that
posted
bitch.
later.
He's swimming in this
Help
shit.
her find her
He's
Weeno.
about it.
Have you?
If you can help
Faithful.
if you can help Piper find her Weeno, you get 50% off my Liz in the 12 Days of Toilet Selfies books.
Have you guys seen
Signed
Weeno?
by my golden doodle's vagina. She will hand sign it for you.
So, like during summertime, you guys are
Vagina
fan of Frank them Beans. Frank them Beans.
That's Gomez, everyone. Everyone, Gomez.
Yay.
Hold on, everyone. Gomez.
I'm going.
All right. Define mucus plug, Brady.
That was the one
Mucus
I was going
plug?
for.
Yep. What is a mucus plug?
It's the thing that plugs.
That plugs the mucus?
No, it's like the thing that it discharges the mucus.
But what's it made
The
of?
thing that you think the mucus
Oh,
plug
God.
is the thing that discharges the mucus. You are wrong. Go ahead, Adam. What is a mucus plug?
Quite possibly.
Like sandwiches in a.
That's what keeps the woman's water from breaking.
Is it? Go ahead, Gomez. What is a mucus plug?
The nastiest fucking
Adam's
part of a
probably
woman
the most
during
relevant.
pregnancy. All I got.
That's not fair.
Did
No,
you say
it's
the
gross.
nastiest part?
That's
You're
not
gonna
nice.
you're gonna love what's gonna go
disgusting.
on
Not
halfway
nice.
through this
The
segment.
nastiest part of a woman's pregnancy.
Megan, define what a mucus plug is.
I can't even talk about it.
Okay, so you know when a bear goes into hibernation, it eats a bunch of moss and twigs and shit and plugs its butthole so nothing dribbles out? That's the mucus plug. So Adam's actually 100% right.
Adam's like,
And,
Adam
you,
nailed
can, and
it.
you can lose your mucus plug in chunks or you can lose it in like one big splat.
I feel
With
like
my daughter, I lost it in a big
Do you say
splat.
Yeah, like that's why some girls are in
What
labor
does
for like
what does a
18
mucus
hours
plug
and shit.
consist of?
Are you guys serious right now?
When it comes out, like, did you see
I
it come
really
out?
It was,
don't know.
it was like the size of a silver dollar, and it was kind of bloody, and it was like, you know those boogers when you pick your nose, and like, okay, you know when you buy stuff and the price tag is held together by that sticky like hot glue, and as you pull your fingers apart, it sticks. That's what it was like. I touched it. Oh, it was
Ladies and
sound.
gentlemen, that's Gomez choking.
Oh
over
god,
there.
that's so fucking
She's not
gross.
on
It was
anything but her own
gross.
spit in imagination.
But it didn't smell like anything. I smelt it. It was.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
you
you.
sniffed your own mucus. You would
I
not
smell everything.
Brady,
I take a shit and I'm like,
Megan,
You're
when we
curious.
discussed this over break, there is a chance, and we're going to see what happens, that Gomez and Liz might podcast from Megan's delivery. Megan, if this happens and your mucus plug comes out, can I save some of it for Brady to sniff? Because he says you have to sniff it. To
You
see
have
I don't
it.
want to see it. I don't want to see it.
no, I'd rather.
If
I
it's
would
your
be
own-
more impressed if you
If
ate
it's
a
your
piece
own,
of my
so gross.
placenta. If you ate a piece
Yeah,
of
do you
my
want to eat
placenta.
some of Megan's
What's your
placenta?
middle name? Fuck is that?
No,
I'll eat
yeah,
a
we're not
vagina,
going
but
to.
I'll
Well,
eat
you know,
a
hold on, because
placenta.
nobody knows his
Does
last
it
name.
start with an R? Does any part of your name start with an R?
No way.
Oh, never mind. You're out. Sorry. Do you want to be a baby daddy?
Yeah. Exactly. You're asking Brady.
She
Brady
thought you
would
were
be
on the
a baby
list.
daddy. He doesn't have any baby.
Would you get on tax returns?
She thought you
You're,
might have
you're
been on the list.
I'm on a list. Are you on a list?
I'm gonna have Adam's baby, so you might as well be her
For
baby
real?
daddy. Well,
I mean,
he's
if
the-
she's capable in like
I
10
can't. I
years,
have to be able to get
10
him off after
years?
drugging him, and
we'll see.
Okay.
Should have kids in like 2 years.
Have you ever partied
Why?
with this guy? Like,
the world's
you're good.
gonna end.
no, I know, but he has to be like
The drunker,
passed
the
out.
more fucked up he is, the better off
Basically,
he is sexually.
It's like
you're good.
illegal rape, you know. But I
It's
have
not
to really
illegal.
get him
Adam
on
will
there.
take it more fucked up than he would be sober.
We did go over this in the dating
take
game.
it.
That's right.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Where?
saying.
What?
Okay. Brady,
There's no-
define
I'm not going.
what a bloody show is.
A bloody show.
Oh my god.
You know, it's the time when you go into the doctor's office and they ask you to take your pants off, and there's just you're like down in your breast sometimes, but you have no control.
Adam, what's a bloody show? Brady, I can't.
My best,
What happened?
my best
He's so
presumption.
genuine about his answers, though. He's like, no.
I don't know.
this
I
is
don't
what it
know
is.
this one. But my best presumption is when you try to give natural birth and you get a rip and blood ends up in the show.
Gomez is dying. Gomez, you realize our audience cannot see your face right
And
now.
that is okay.
It's foul.
Gomez, what's a bloody show?
I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it with Shark Week.
It's not a period, Gomez. Which, by the way, I want to remind you that you have one too. So it's not a period. But in relating to
Yes, I forgot.
pregnancy, what is a bloody show, Gomez?
Maybe I have to agree with Adam. I don't know, getting ripped the fuck up because there's a giant watermelon come out of somebody's vagina.
Megan is googling bloody show right now. I have a feeling. Megan, what is bloody
Be
show?
prepared, Megan. You're about to have one.
It is.
You're about to-
Bloody show is the passage of a small amount of blood or blood-tinged mucus through the vagina near the end of pregnancy. It can occur just before labor in early labors as the cervix. I gotta sound it out.
Oh my
Some